It's been quite a wild ride since discovering nutrient deficiencies. And what's surprising to me is the challenge that we face in correcting them. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 challenges you face to correcting a nutrient deficiency and the solution to each one of those. Challenge number 1 to correcting a nutrient deficiency is our doctors often don't even run the correct tests. My situation, I couldn't lose weight for about 6 weeks, went in to see the doctor, explained this was very unusual for me, asked to do my annual exam, and we ran a full set of blood work, or so I thought, a full set of blood work, and came back and doctor said everything looks fine except for your TSH, your thyroid stimulating hormone. Looks a little high, but probably not a big deal. It was only when I came back and I pushed for more tests that we discovered Hashimoto's hypothyroidism. Again, asked my doctor, is there anything I can do nutritionally to change this or affect this? She said no. I went and did more research. It turns out there are 10 nutrients that your body needs for your thyroid to operate correctly. 10 nutrients. Oh. As I started looking, I wonder if I'm deficient in them. They weren't even on my blood work. Okay? Things like vitamin D, iron, zinc, selenium, iodine. None of that was even tested by my doctor whatsoever. So challenge number 1 is getting the correct test done. And I've learned that most people are deficient in vitamin D and iron. And most people don't get tested for it. So many other people have told me that, oh yeah, I'm deficient in vitamin D. Oh, I'm deficient in iron. But they haven't been able to correct it. Challenge number 2 to correcting a nutrient deficiency is doctors use these outdated, obsolete ranges of what's normal. So for instance, vitamin D, the normal range is 30 to 100. I came in at a 32. Doctor says that's fine. No, it's not. According to Dr. Amy Myers and others who are correcting thyroid hypothyroidism, you need to be up around 60 or 70 for your thyroid to be working optimally. So the question is, do you want to be at the low end of normal or do you want to be optimal? Because I want to feel good, my body to work at an optimal level. In my wife's situation, they just pulled a regular iron test. Iron test, all that looks at is a small amount of iron circulating in your blood. When we looked at her ferritin test, which is the amount of iron stored in her body, you're supposed to be up at least above a minimum of 50. You want to be up much higher than that, 60, 70. She was at like a 14. So it was only when we pulled the ferritin test that we determined that she was very deficient in iron. And she's told me she's been deficient in iron her whole life, hasn't been able to correct it. Challenge number 3 to correcting a nutrient deficiency is getting the right supplements that your body will actually absorb. There's over 10 different forms of iron. There's many different forms of zinc. There's many different forms of vitamin D. So before you run out and buy the cheap supplement at Walgreens or Walmart, save your time and your money and buy supplements that will actually get absorbed in your body. If you want to know specific ones that I've researched and recommend, check out our blog on symbioticfitness.com. I've been posting them there, or leave me a comment on this and I'll share with you. These are the 3 challenges we face to correcting nutrient deficiencies, and I'm on a mission to get the word out. This is not medical advice. I'm not a doctor. This is simply my experience that I'm sharing, things that I'm learning based on research that I'm doing from doctors that are actually helping people get results and treat hypothyroidism. Doctors like Dr. Amy Myers and Dr. Axe and many others. So I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, please reach out, because I want to see you feeling great and living life at an optimal level, not at a low end of normal.